Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth Ann and welcome to another reading vlog. Hi. For some reason the intro clip to this is just gone. Don't know where she is, but I'm introducing this vlog. It's a lot of fun. We read, we go do some of my favorite things, aka walking around Barnes & Noble for an hour or two. We get my favorite soda pop from my favorite soda pop shop, which I can't even talk about it. I'm so sad. I know I'm gonna be cashing in like soda pop for 99s, but so sad. Anyway, so I'm trying to think what else is going on. That's basically it. We're reading a lot, we're having fun, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's a little longer than the ones I usually do. Let me know what you guys think down below, but I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy! Okay guys, I just went to Scholar and Scribe really quick just to see if they might have any of the books. They did not, but I did get two little gifts for Kaylee's present. I got this cute little notebook. I don't know, I just thought it was cute. Maybe she could write, well, she can write anything in it, but it feels like super small, like maybe something she could take to church with her. And then I got this. It says we've been friends for so long I can't remember which one of us is the bad influence. And then for myself, I've been wanting one of these MagSafe grips for my Kindle, but it just says in love with my books, so loving that. Anyway, so look how cute this bookmark is. It has Scholar and Scribe on one side and says reading is the key to unlocking imagination. It's seriously so cute in there. Like, I love this store. I'm definitely gonna miss it. Obviously, there's gonna be so many cute bookstores in Dublin. But, anyway, we're going to head on to Noonan, and I'll update you guys when I'm closer. So, okay, guys, we're at stop number 1, which is Pop Drinks. I'm gonna put you guys here while we go through the drive-thru. This sort of worked yesterday. Pretzel bites. I forgot about pretzel bites. Oh my god, that's gonna be so delicious. Oh my gosh, and their fall menu's out. Oh, this is so slay. But it's so cute here. I love coming. I know you guys probably can't see anything. Hi, welcome to Papa's Coffee. Hi, could I do order the pretzel bites? And then, yeah, can I do the Just Do It, but without passion fruit? Uh-oh. And honestly, the teenagers here aren't too kind. So, I'll probably just pay for 2 drinks. This is basically ran by teenagers. Anyway, my other drink is Diet Mountain Dew. It's got blue curacao, coconut cream, and lime. Hi, I have a question. I think I forgot to say Diet Mountain Dew instead of regular Mountain Dew.
Okay, we can do that.
Can you fix that? I'm so sorry. Thank you. Have a good one. I'm so excited. Thank you to the sweet little high schooler. Oh my god. It's so freaking good. Their popcorn isn't great, so the last time I got these, I was like, there's no way these are gonna taste good. But they absolutely smacked. It was my cousins and I who got them last time. And we were like, oh, we should have ordered like 3 orders of it. Oh my god. That is absolutely insane. Okay, guys, that was fun. I almost forgot about my AA meeting. So I had an AA meeting, so I just walked around for an hour in there and listened to it on Zoom and looked around and did all the things. Anyway, I ended up getting the rest of Kaylee's present. So I'm gonna show you guys everything I got, and then I ended up getting one book for me. They didn't have the book that I really, really, really wanted, and then I was trying to decide between Layla Sage's new book and the Witches Guy. What is it? The Secret Society of something Witches. And I ended up using a Audible credit I had for that instead. So I got that one on Audible, and I'm about to start listening to it, and then I'll show you because I did get Lila Sage's book. So let's just get into it. Okay, so whoa. As I said before, I got Kaylee. What did I get Kaylee? That little notebook and the coaster. And then I saw this, and this is like such her vibe. It's a little storage thing, and I'm going to write um like some letters in there. I saw like a book in there that was like your bestie is blah blah blah, and so I think I might write some letters in here or just write her a letter. Because this will be the last time I see her before I move to Ireland, which is so crazy, and I just can't thank her enough because she has been a big push in well everything in life. Obviously, she's my best friend, but she's been a big push in supporting me with this move when I had a lot of people being like, have you lost your mind? So I'm very grateful. So I'm gonna write a little letter in here for her. And then I also got her. And then we also always joke about how we're using our free will like totally wrong. So I got her this book, and it's called I'm Just a Little Guy, How to Escape the Horrors and Get Back to Dilly-Dallying. Are you too small, too sleepy, and too silly to meet the demands of modern life? Paul Bog the small frog is here to help. Meet Paul Bog. He's just a little guy. He likes to frolic through a meadow, collect trinkets, sunbathe in the nude. You should be more like Paul. Within these pages, Paul Bog walks you through a day in the life and shares his perspective on friendship, work, love, and the big questions. This hilarious and charming guide to the little guy lifestyle will inspire anyone who wants to slow down and muck around. I thought it was so funny, and I'm just going to put a little note in there that says, since we need to work on our free will. And then for myself, obviously, I got the Lila Sage book. I'm very, very excited, and it is called Soul Searching. I'm so sad they didn't have the one that I really, really wanted, but I guess I'm reading my fifth Lila Sage book of the year. Um, Says home is where the heart is, and this one is haunted. Collins Cartwright does not want to go home. Sweetwater Peak, Wyoming was supposed to be in her rearview mirror, but when she finds out a developer is trying to buy her parents' antique shop from out from under them, she doesn't have a choice. At least that's what she tells her family. They don't need to know that she's lost her job and is out of money, or that the ghosts who have always been her companions have recently gone silent. But just because she's returned home doesn't mean she has to stay with her parents or crash on her twin sister's couch. Lucky for her, the new to town upholsterer has a room to rent above his store. Unluckily, it is absolutely crawling with more ghosts who are freezing her out, and Collins hates being ignored. Brady Cooper is absolutely and totally fine. Seriously, there's no secret reason why he decided to uproot his life and suddenly move to Sweetwater Peak. He just needed a change of pace. At least that's what he tells himself and everyone else. When he agrees to let the elusive Collins Cartwright stay in his spare room, he doesn't know that she's absolutely bonkers. Constantly talking to herself and having conversations with no one, doesn't know she looks like that. But as they begin to get closer and the lines between them start to blur, leaving both of them and the ghosts who have been pushing them together, wondering whether their temporary arrangement could be something more permanent. I know I literally said 5 minutes ago that I was done with romance books for a while, but um, I have two fall ones that I have to read. So that's going to be this one, and it's going to be the other. What is it called? Maybe this time, or this time it's different. This time it's different. And I'm going to check and see. I might just go ahead and get it on my Kindle. Um, Even though I kind of want a hard copy because it's New York and the like book cover is a facade of a brownstone. How cute. So, TBD. Anyway, okay, that's basically it. I'll update you guys on my listening and everything. And then if I get to read any, I don't think I'll read any before I go into the city. I am so tired though. I have not had enough caffeine. But yeah, I'll tell you guys in a little bit. Okay, you guys, I thought I was going to go early into the city and go grab the other book that I really, really, really want. But I decided I have books at the house. I can get this either like closer to going to Dublin if I've gotten through as many books as I'm trying to this week and next week. And if not, I'll get it on my Kindle. But I just went and grabbed Soul Searching. I think I'm going to start this one. I also have Riley Sager. I haven't decided, but I will say I am 4 chapters into the Secret Society of Irregular Witches, and it is so good. It's so cute, so wholesome so far, and I'm really enjoying it. And I don't think I've ever really read like a witchy romance book, the very niche like genre that there is in the fall. So I'm very, very excited to finish up that. I also have Riley Sager's book that you guys are sitting on. I also really want to finish that. I'm going back and forth on which one I want to read right now, so TBD. My impulse has taken over, and I think I am going to read Riley Sager's book. So let's get into it, and then I'll probably listen to the audiobook on the way. I have about like 20 minutes before I need to leave, so let's set a quick timer. I'm also watching Hannah Connor's video. I think I talked about it in the last video, or maybe I cut that part out. But she is backpacking across Europe. Somehow I found her TikTok and then I found her YouTube, and her videos are so good. The first video she posted for her like backpacking across Europe was Dublin yesterday or a couple days ago, and the video was chef's kiss. Linking it down below. But this is Howth. I think that's how you say it. And it's this little like island thing, or it's not even an island, it's just like off the coast of Dublin. I think it's a train ride for like 20 minutes, and I already have plans to go with my dad while we're there, so I'm very excited to watch this and see. We definitely won't be able to swim when we're there, and I can see that she's in the summertime, so she's able to swim, but I'm very excited to see. Okay. The water looks so blue and so gorgeous. I'm having a hard time focusing. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I totally thought I paused this recording. Uh-oh. Anyway, I am gagged. Hold on, let me pause the TV real quick. Like you can't hear the loud um washing machine in the back. Oh, it didn't pause. Whoopsies. Hi. I'm gagged. I wish I could keep reading this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we've made it to page 70 and we're at 10 p.m. and the main character, Charlie, has just found the ID of the person that she's taken this like drive with, and things are not adding up. Things were already not adding up, but now she's seen like physical evidence of things not adding up. And I have a feeling it's just the first, because this book is 322 pages and we're on page 70. So anyhow, okay, I'm gonna put this away. I'm gonna try to read a chapter of Lila Sage's book, and then I'm gonna head out because I know traffic is gonna be so bad. I absolutely love this. This is what the little excerpt where they put like who it's dedicated to or a quote or something. Hers says, for those that aren't sure what they're searching for. For those who aren't sure what they're searching for. Not a speech impediment. For those who aren't sure what they're searching for, you'll know it when you find it. I knew nothing but shadows, and I thought of them to be real. Ah, it's so crisp. Okay. Also, I didn't even say I love the cover art. It's so gorgeous. Okay, loving it. Loving it. I think I'm going to try to read at least the second chapter so I can get both POVs before I shut this super quickly and head into the city. Okay, I ended on page 14. I am going to head out to the city and I'll talk to you guys when I get back and give you updates probably on the witches book. I can't believe I'm reading 3 books at one time, but I have a feeling the second I get home, I'm going to sit down and finish this guy. Anyway, okay, talk to you guys in a little bit. Hi guys, what's up? It's the next day. It's actually much later. I did not sleep well last night. I couldn't go to sleep until probably like 3 o'clock. So that's so amazing. I haven't had like that's not really insomnia. I've had really bad insomnia before in like waves, but I haven't had it in so long and I never sleep like that anymore. So my body is like screaming at me on top of being so sore from physical therapy yesterday. My back is killing me. My calf, because I did this like really hard stretch for my ankle, is killing me because I only did it obviously to one side because I have one ankle that's messed up. So that's amazing. Let's keep it that way. Anyway, first of all, I have found them perfect ambiance. It's I think it says Boston in fall and it's like rainy and gorgeous and that or triple pane windows. So stunning, so gorgeous. Anyway, setting me in the fall mood with that. I just talked for about, I don't know, like 10 minutes and none of it got recorded. So that's amazing. But we are here and we are ready to get into it. Okay, a few recaps. I've not read any of my physical books anymore, but I did listen to my audiobook more. I'm now on chapter 7. So basically, I realized that I didn't even go over the audiobook I'm listening to. I had no clue, but I had Amazon Music. I think somehow my Alexa signed me up for her because she's always like, "Do you want to try Amazon Music?" And I'm always like, "No, girl." But then my parents also use it, and there's a way that they probably accidentally signed up to. Whoever signed up for it, it doesn't matter. I canceled it now. But I had a credit from last month for Audible, so I used it for the Very Irregular Society of Witches. I think that's the name of it. Anyway, basically, yeah, her name's Micah Moon. This is what like Google says is 2022 cozy fantasy novel by Sangu Mandana about Micah Moon, an isolated witch who receives an invitation to teach at a remote house for young witches. She finds a potential family in a grumpy sunshine romance with the house's librarian Jamie, but she must decide whether to risk everything to protect her newfound community from a looming threat. The book is praised for being a heartwarming story, charming characters, and themes of found family and belonging. And here's my excerpt. So Micah basically is an actual witch, and she's a group of these witches. Basically, the premise is like, as a witch, you can't be raised with other witches. So Micah is raised by these nannies and whatever. And so growing up, she felt like so isolated and felt like she didn't have anyone truly there for her. And at this point in her life, she is on TikTok pretending to be a witch. And this family in the UK, well, she's also in the UK, but I think they're in Scotland, finds her and is like, oh my gosh, this is our only chance. Like, she's a witch. She can help us. They have 3 kids who aren't like biologically their kids, but they are in charge of I can't think of their names, Ian, and I can't remember the other name. Basically they have these 3 witches that are kids. One's like, I think it's like 6, 9, and 11 or something like that, and they can't control their powers and they're looking for someone and they can't find anyone to help them, so they invite her to their house. She, against all odds, decides to go and ends up agreeing to come be their live-in like witch nanny and teach them about magic. So like 2 of the girls are like okay with her coming in, one is very against her, and then there's also the grumpy shine mentioned before, Jamie, who's the house's like estate's librarian, who is also like very weary of her coming and getting close to the girls. Yeah, I'm excited to see how the rest of the book unfolds. So far it's really good. Basically she has a timeline, like a deadline. She's trying to save them from or not save them, but trying to help them be able to control their powers by this certain thing that is a deadline. And so, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm almost on chapter 8. So I have about 7 hours left, I think, of the audiobook. And I also do listen in like 1.5 to 2 speed most of the time, just because one time I tried to listen to Ellen Hildebrand at one like regular normal speed, and I was like, oh no, this lady's talking way too slow. So I've always listened to my audiobooks. There's a few that like have too many characters for me to follow that fast, but most of the time that's how fast I listen to them. So should be done pretty soon. That's basically it. I'm about to start reading. I really want to finish the Riley Sager book today, so I'm about to pick that up. And then obviously I also have the Lila Sage Soul Searching. But I'm really, 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 really loving the Witches book. It's so cute and wholesome. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. Girl, this is getting spooky ooky. This is getting spooky ooky. She just found out that he doesn't even work there. So, oh my gosh. This dude just keeps saying stuff about her friend that was murdered that was not in the papers. Like stuff only the person who either killed the girl or knows something about who killed the girl knows. And girl, run, run, run. Well, 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 girls. What do we always say about a man? It doesn't matter if he's a serial killer or not. What is he always gonna do? Gaslight you. I knew it. I knew it. I know there's so much more to the story because I'm like 160 pages at 11 p.m. of the night. So we have so many hours left. No words. No words. I knew there was a twist coming. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that's where the twist was going to go. I'm so confused. I should have known. I should have known. Okay, we have like, let's see, let me do the math on this. Like 80-ish pages left. We're almost done. Oh my gosh. Now the boyfriend's shown up. Oh my god, what is happening? What is happening? What is happening? This is what the sentence says. It says, blah, 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 blah. This night, already a clusterfuck to begin with, just got a lot more complicated. You're telling me, brother. You're telling me. Okay, while it may take a little bit, like, I've had hit and misses, like, the only one left, and with a vengeance in House on the Lake, I was into like immediately. but this one and Middle of the Night, it was a little harder for me to get into, and only about like 150 pages in was I actually sucked in. But when I tell you, his twists are insane. I am so confused. So now the person she thought was killing him actually isn't killing her, or the person that Charlie, the main female character, thinks is trying to kill her is actually on her side and is going to save her now from the actual person who is trying to kill her? Question mark. We're not really sure. What? What is happening? Oh my gosh. Riley, we need to talk. We're now at 3 a.m. and I fear. Charlie, Charlie, what are you doing? What are you doing? I freaking knew it. I freaking knew it. I 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 knew it. Oh no. Oh no. I don't want to read the rest of the book. What is going to happen now? Oh, you're lying. You're literally lying right now. You're lying. This is this is insane. That's the tricky thing about movies. They can be wonderful and beautiful and amazing, but they're not like life, which is wonderful, beautiful, and amazing in a different way. Not to mention messy and complicated and sad and scary and joyful and frustrating and very often boring. Charlie knows the night she just have is an exception rather than the rule. Oh my gosh, Riley Sager, the man you are. This was so good. Okay. I have many things to say. The first thing, sorry, I just realized I wasn't speaking into the microphone. Okay. I'm giving this one, I don't know. I was leaning towards until the last like 150 pages, giving it like a 3.5. But I'm gonna have to give it at least a 4 because oh my gosh. Okay, so as I covered, I think when I talked about it in the last video when I first started reading it, this book is about Charlie. Her roommate from college is murdered by a serial killer, and it follows the journey of her agreeing to go on a drive with this random guy that she meets because she needs a ride home to go see her grandmother. Um, and Survive the Night, obviously, is the story. It takes place in one night from, I don't know actually the timing, but like, like 9. So it starts at 9 p.m., finishes at like 4 a.m., I think, the next morning, and then carries on. Um, and something I really, really liked is in the beginning and in the end, they have like kind of the movie bits of it. It really is like movie centric, and it's written as a script. So this is like the first page, fade in, parking lot, the middle of the night, the middle of nowhere, and gives a little excerpt, and then it goes by hours, and each chapter has interior shot, exterior shot, where it is, and if it's day or night. And that's how scripts are written. Um, and so yeah, it's so good. And then obviously at the end, it has the same thing. And I thought it was so good. Okay, that was such an emotional roller coaster. But as a movie buff, I thought this was so good. Throughout the, I keep wanting to say movie, but throughout the book, Charlie, the main character, talks about different movies and like zoning out, and she has hallucinations. They go on this journey. She thinks that one person is trying to kill her, so it quickly turns into, oh, you were wrong. And I have to say, from the very beginning, literally from, I think it's like chapter 3 or something, or it's not into chapters, but from like the first like 50 or something pages, I was like, at first I was wondering, like, did she murder the girl, like did she have something to do with it? Then I was like, it's giving maybe it was her boyfriend. And guess what, your gut never lies. Also, big point of this story, your gut never lies. um anyway, it was really good. It had a cute ending, and that's basically it. 10 out of 10 recommend. Anyway, so that's it for Survive the Night. I definitely recommend it. It's such a good spooky ooky vibe. And yeah, I think honestly I'm gonna give it a 4. I might even change my mind and give it 4.25. It just is the part that it took me a while to get in. And I think because at the beginning you're like, oh, this guy's for sure the serial killer, I was so distracted by the fact, like, why are we going like straight in this and she's doing all this dumb stuff? And it's so obvious who the killer's gonna be. But I should have known better. Anywho, okay, so that's a wrap on this one. Hi, divas. Okay, it's later, like way later. It's now like I think like 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock on the dot. Hi. I've just been listening to this as I've been packing and doing things around the house. I have about 3 hours left. I think I'm on chapter 20, right? I think that's what I just started. Let's see. No, I'm on chapter 18. So I have about 12 chapters left. I'm absolutely loving it. I love, 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 love. It's so cute and sweet. I love that it's not like fully a romance book. Like there's romance in it, but it's a story about found family, and it's spooky ooky and fun, and there's really not much else to say other than loving it, loving the characters, and loving the slow burn love story. So okay, I'll catch up with you guys later on. Hi girls, we're back from our spot. We had to sort of switch angles. Where did we leave off? I think I was almost finished with the audiobook. I'm here to say I finished it, and my goodness, golly gracious, that was the perfect fall read. It had witchy, it had love, it had found family, it had all of the things. It was like the perfect amount of love. It was such a slow, slow burn. It was so gorgeous. And I just like really loved the character development over the book of Micah, seeing like she deserved and she was worthy of love and people who were actually there for her, because she was abandoned for so much of her childhood due to her witchiness. And there was such a twist at the end I did not see coming in any way, shape, or form. And gorgeous, beautiful, amazing. She like legit almost got 5 stars from me. And now that I'm thinking about it, like, she's not that far. I think on Fable I ended up giving it 4, but now that I've kind of like sat on it for a few hours, I think I would say like a 4.25. So I love that. I saw the other book at Target, which is a witch's guide to innkeeping or something like that. And it looked amazing. So it's definitely on my fall TBR. Oh, which speaking of, let's pull out the phone. Also, I've been having issues with the voice memos. I filmed like a full clip for a different video earlier and it just like didn't record. But let me pull up my phone. I know we kind of went over my October TBR, but I did a cute little fable, like the fill out thing for fable. And this is what I have right now on it. We have Home Before Dark, which I have. You guys are sitting on top of. Soul Searching, also have. Also, you're sitting on top of. Problematic Summer Romance, I gotta get on. I know it's a summer read, but I got the copy from Kindle, so I still haven't started it. I think I got a chapter in. It's different this time. We've already gone over this. What Happens After Midnight? I have this somewhere, or maybe I donated it. TBD. It's by K.L. Walter, I think is her. Walther. She wrote The Summer Breaking Rules. It's YA, but it was such a cute book, and I loved it so much. And apparently it's a spooky vibe, so like we just went over, which is Guide to Magical Innkeeping that I want to read. Time of Your Life and Normal People. I both have those, and I think I'm debating on Time of Your Life. I may not take it with me, but I am for sure taking Normal People, so I can read it either on the way or once I'm in Dublin. But anyway, also say that's my like TBR bingo thing I posted. Also, I did end up finishing one, two. I counted Survive the Night as a September read because I read it mostly in September. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, I finished 9. As we've gone over in the past few videos, I read Survive the Night by Riley Sager, Wild and Wrangled, and Swift and Saddled, both by Lila Sage, The Academy by Ellen Hilderbrand, The Most by Jessica Anthony, Life is a Lazy Susan of Shit Sandwiches by Jennifer Welch and Angie Sullivan. You Shouldn't Have Come Here by Geneva Rose. If It Makes You Happy, which that feels crazy that it was in September because it feels like so long ago, but also like yesterday. By Julie Oliver, which by the way, I'm so sad because I saw that she was going to be here for a author signing I had no clue about. I probably couldn't have gone, but it was tomorrow. But they had to cancel the event. Anyway, last one, The Perfect Divorce by Geneva Rose. Once again, feels criminal because it feels like months ago I read that at this point. Anywho, last but most certainly not least, I went to the library, as you guys saw. And they had so many books on my TBR, which it's just okay. Well, I just saw this one, The Cover Drew Me In. One of my favorite bookstores in South Georgia shared it, and it says an unexpected family road trip across America brings a family together. In this moving novel from Kevin Wilson, the best-selling author of Nothing to See Here. Ever since her dad left them 20 years ago, it's been just Madeline Hill and her mom on their farm in Coalfield, Tennessee. While it's been a bit lonely, she sometimes admits, in a less exciting life than what she imagined for herself, it's mostly okay. Mostly. Then one day, Reuben Hill pulls up in a PT Cruiser and informs Madeline that he believes she's his half-sister. Reuben, left behind by their dad 30 years ago, has hired a detective to track down their father and a string of other half-siblings. And he wants Mad to leave her home and join him in the craziest kind of road trip imaginable to find them all. As Mad and Rube, and eventually the others, share stories of their father who behaved so differently in each life he created, they begin to question what he was looking for with every new incarnation. Who are they to one another? What kind of man will they find? And how will these new relationships change Mad's previously solitary life on the farm? Infused with deadpan wit, zany hijinks, and enormous heart, Run for the Hills is a sibling story like no other. A novel about family forged under the most unlikely circumstances and united by hope with an unknown future. Doesn't that sound so good? You guys, I don't know if I'm going to have time for this, but I really, really want to read this. It's called Far and Away by Amy Popel. Cover art alone slays. Lucy's hometown of Dallas has gone from home sweet home to vicious snake pit in the blink of an eye after her son makes a mistake he can't undo. And Greta's beloved flat in Berlin is suddenly up for grabs when her husband Otto takes a dream job in Texas without telling her. In the rush to leave town, Lucy and Greta make a deal, pack their bags, and thanks to Martini's desperation and some very rusty German take off with an absolutely no idea what they're getting themselves into. Trading Southern charm and barbecue for European sophistication and schnitzel, the two women get a lot more than a change of scenery as they move into each other's homes, neighborhoods, and lives. Greta and Lucy's husbands are no help. Otto is winning over colleagues, swimming laps in the backyard pool, and rooting for the Rangers, while Lucy's husband is doing a 6 month stretch out west, either in a NASA biosphere or in jail, depending on who you ask. Meanwhile, Greta's daughter Emmy and Lucy's son Jack get tossed in each other's orbits, where they both discover secrets they can't ignore. These families are about to learn that you never really can outrun the problems of your heart. Doesn't that sound so good? Okay, and here's really the only thing that matters. You guys, every time I've gone into Barnes and Noble, I've almost bought this book. It sounds so delightful. So to be honest, I'm probably gonna read this by the weekend's out. It's called Typewriter Beach, and just the cover art alone, is that not gorgeous? It's low key kind of giving Seven Husbands. What's it? Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Set in Carmel by the Sea in Hollywood, Typewriter Beach is an unforgettable story of the unlikely friendship between Oscar-nominated screenwriter and a young actress hoping to be Alfred Hitchcock's new star. 1957. Isabella Giori is 10 months into a standard 7-year studio contract when she auditions with Hitchcock. Just weeks later, she's sequestered by the studio's quote fixer in a tiny Carmel college, waiting and dreading. Meanwhile, next door, Leon is annoyed as hell when Iz interrupts his work on yet another screenplay he won't be able to sell because he's been blacklisted. Soon they're together in his roadster, speeding down the fog-shrouded Big Sur coast. 2-year-old screenwriter Gemma in Carmel to sell her grandfather's cottage finds a hidden safe full of secrets, raising questions about who the screenwriter known simply as Chazanne really was, and whether she can live up to his name. In graceful prose with an intimate understanding of human nature, Meg Waite Clayton captures the joys and frustrations of being a writer, being a woman, being a star, and being in love. Typewriter Beach is the story of two women separated by generations, a tale of ideas and ideals, passion and persistence, creativity, politics, and family. Does that not sound like the best book ever? I'm so excited. Okay, guys, I'm going to end it here. A few things. The first thing is, if you're still watching, thank you so much for watching me talk for probably at this point 45 minutes, maybe 50 minutes. Secondly, comment down below leaves emojis, like like the fall leaves. Go ahead and comment that down below if you're still watching. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for all the support, all the love. I can't believe I'm finally over 1,000 subscribers. It's so crazy, literally so pinch me, something I've always dreamed of and set a goal when I started my YouTube channel. Buckle in because we have a lot of exciting vlogs coming soon, and I will see you guys so soon. Love you guys.